Imagine this. You're a seal, sunbathing on a tiny ice floe, thinking today's a good day. Then a black and white blur rockets through the water, grabs you midair, and tosses you around like a beach ball. Welcome to life with orcas. Yes, the same cute dolphins you see in aquariums are actually the ocean's smartest, most ruthless hunters. And yes, they might be having fun while hunting. But have you ever wondered, how do these predators learn to hunt sharks without getting eaten themselves? How do orca calves go from helpless babies to apex predators? And why do some seals never even get a chance to see their killer coming? Let's dive in. Orcas are born knowing one thing: survival. Within minutes of entering the water, calves instinctively follow their mothers. They learn by imitation, tail flicks, body twists, even the subtle rhythm of chasing fish. This isn't a swimming lesson, it's life or death. Their growth is astonishing. In just a few months, a calf doubles in size, practicing agility, endurance, and strength with every swim. Each movement is a lesson in physics: pushing water, turning on a dime, or flicking tails just right to herd fish. Mistakes aren't just embarrassing, they could be fatal. Pods are matriarchal. Older females pass down hunting secrets like ancient scrolls. Some pods specialize in seals, others in tuna, and the elite pods, they go after sharks. Yes, sharks. Calves learn everything through observation and mimicry. At first it's play, mock attacks, chasing shadows, flipping fish in the water. But gradually, the game turns deadly. The pod teaches them patience, timing, and the brutal math of survival. By the time they are 2 or 3 years old, orca calves can anticipate shark movements, cut off escape routes, and attack in synchronized patterns. One pod, one plan, and suddenly the ocean's apex predator has a competitor it can consistently defeat. Orcas eating sharks isn't random. It's strategy, precision, and a bit of showmanship. Adult orcas have been observed flipping sharks upside down, inducing tonic immobility. Once paralyzed, the shark is an easy target. The orcas then go straight for the liver, the fattiest and most energy-rich part of the shark. Young orcas watch every move like a live-action tutorial. They learn the angles, timing, and cooperative tactics needed to take down something bigger, faster, and just as deadly as themselves. It's not just brute force. Orcas grow smarter with every encounter. Juveniles make mistakes, fail hunts, get chased by sharks, and survive to learn the lesson. The ocean is their classroom, and every scar is a chapter in a growing encyclopedia of hunting mastery. Seals, unfortunately, don't stand a chance. Orcas teach their calves through playful tossing exercises. Ice flows, waves, even the seals themselves become props. This isn't sadism, it's education. By perfecting their flips, pushes, and timing, calves learn control, precision, and coordination. Watching a pod hunt seals is like watching a dark comedy. Calculated chaos. One orca drives the seal, another blocks escape, and the calves practice maneuvers, sometimes tossing the seal repeatedly. By the time a calf can independently hunt, it has witnessed hundreds of hours of schooling disguised as play. And it doesn't stop there. The same skills learned while tossing seals are directly transferable to hunting sharks. Orca calves observe the adults flipping sharks into tonic immobility, carefully avoiding bites, and striking precisely at the liver. These aren't just lessons in strength. They're lessons in timing, spatial awareness, and risk calculation. Each toss, each mock attack, each carefully coordinated movement builds muscle memory and strategic thinking. By age 3, orcas aren't just strong, they are terrifyingly efficient hunters with instincts sharpened by years of observation and practice. Orcas don't just hunt small prey, they are coordinated SWAT teams of the sea. They separate whale calves from their mothers, block escape routes, and wear the adults down until the prey is exhausted. Blue whales, gray whales, even adult minke whales, none are safe when a pod decides to attack. Teamwork is everything. Every pod has specialized roles. Some distract, others strike, and some flank from below. Watching an orca pod in action is like watching a live-action chess game, where pieces move at incredible speeds and the stakes are life or death. Intelligence sets orcas apart. Pods have dialects, hunting traditions, and social norms. Some even beach themselves temporarily to catch sea lions, then slide back into the water like a tactical retreat. Others cooperate with humans opportunistically, driving fish toward fishermen. Yes, these ocean masterminds have their own version of a heist. Young orcas spend years observing adults, learning both tactics and social behavior. This isn't just hunting, it's cultural inheritance. The tricks, techniques, and strategies are passed down like family heirlooms. Some scientists have even documented pods using unique hunting methods that aren't found in any other pod. Basically, each pod has its own signature move, like the ocean's equivalent of a celebrity dance routine. Their play isn't just fun, it's education, rehearsal, and bonding all in one. They toss, flip, and chase each other, often incorporating unusual objects they find in the ocean. Seaweed, driftwood, even small fish, turning the entire sea into a classroom, playground, and dojo at the same time. But even with all this power, being an orca isn't all flips, precision, and showmanship. Life in the ocean can be brutal, even for apex predators. Pollution seeps into their hunting grounds, contaminating fish and building up in orca bodies, affecting reproduction, immunity, and overall health. Oil spills, heavy metals, and microplastics aren't just abstract threats. They are invisible enemies that make each hunt a little riskier and each day a little harder. Humans aren't just polluters, they're encroachers. Shipping lanes, overfishing, and habitat disruption shrink the playgrounds where orcas have perfected their hunting mastery. Even the smartest hunters can't simply calculate around an oil tanker or dodge disappearing prey. Emotions matter too. Orcas are deeply social creatures. They mourn lost pod members, grieve for calves that die, and sometimes even carry the bodies of the dead for days. Social bonds are everything, but they also make them vulnerable. A pod may split, a calf may be orphaned, or dominant adults may abandon weaker members. Growing up in such a world isn't just about learning to hunt, it's about navigating relationships, hierarchies, and the pain of loss. Even joy comes with risk. Playful tossing of seals or practice hunts isn't just fun, it's a high-stakes classroom. One wrong move, one misjudged flip, could injure a calf or alert prey. Every leap, every hunt, every playful attack carries the shadow of danger. For orcas, brilliance and peril coexist in every moment. So what's the takeaway? Orcas are more than hunters. They are strategists, teachers, pranksters, and sometimes ruthless bullies. They rule the ocean with brains, strength, and social coordination. But here's the twist. Even apex predators aren't immune to tragedy. A pod can mourn lost members. Calves can be orphaned. Sharks and whales sometimes fight back. Humans encroach, shrinking hunting grounds. Even the king of the ocean has to struggle, survive, and sometimes fail. In essence, being an orca is living at the intersection of brilliance and brutality. It's a life where every leap, every flip, and every bite is part survival, part performance, and part tragedy. The ocean may seem boundless, but for orcas, it's a world of relentless challenges. They are strong, intelligent, and often playful, but their life is not easy. It's risky, lonely, and full of danger. Apex predator? Absolutely. Relaxed? Not even close. Majestic? Definitely. Lonely and tragic? Also yes. Humans complain about traffic, bad Wi-Fi, and Monday mornings. Orcas? They calculate tidal currents, chase massive schools of fish, fend off rival pods, and occasionally toss a seal for practice, all while aging gracefully in a harsh, unforgiving ocean. They are geniuses, hunters, entertainers, and teachers. But behind the jumps and flips is a life that's as beautiful as it is brutal. The ocean may be their kingdom, but even kings can feel hunger, grief, and the sting of loss. And also, probably laughing at you for thinking dolphins were just cute. For more such content, subscribe to Mindrix,